Your Community Resource Center, through outreach, we provide services like after-school programming, which provides academic support for low-income families that are impacted by poverty in DuPage County. Specifically in the areas of Villa Park and Lombard, we serve the Brandywine community and Parham Apartments. So our goal is to provide wraparound services and fill the need for academic support for families and relationships as well for parents. So Elmer's CRC volunteers come in once a week and they teach God time. But you can tell they spend a few more hours at home just preparing and praying for our students, which is really special. So during the school year, we have a program called God Time, and we go ahead and we teach students some type of Bible story or some sort of lesson that has to do with learning more about who Jesus is and about Jesus' life, and just in general also like a Bible story. God Time is opt-in for all families, and just by word of mouth, things always end up changing. So even when I was doing my work in another site of outreach, we started with maybe 3 kids opted into God Time out of 35, and in the end we ended up with only 1 or 2 students opted out. And that's a way that I've just really seen God at work, even with students that decide to opt out and later hear from other students how great God Time is, and who tell their parents, I want to join in, why aren't you inviting me or letting me into God Time? And parents eventually end up giving in and saying, fine, if you want to be in God Time, I'll put you in God Time. So that's been really special for me to see. So Mrs. Precious, she's our elementary lead teacher, and we were recently talking about a student who during just COVID, her mom got really ill, and she just prayed through this time with her mom, and her mom ended up sending us a text message saying, if it wasn't for God Time, my student would not know how to pray and would not even know to talk to God, because we're going through this time. And she's actually the only person that has been actively telling me she's praying for me and that she's asking God to help me feel better. And the mom ended up telling us, if it wasn't because of God Time, I don't know how my daughter would know more about God. I think that's been one of the cool parts about God Time, just the fact that parents know that this is a place where we're not afraid to talk about Jesus, and where they can come and ask questions and try to get connected to a church family. So at the end of the day, I would say just knowing that our students and our families see this center as a relationship, and that we are a neighbor in the community. So one of my favorite things is just knowing that we are a place that families can go to when they don't know where to go. I'm just so excited to hear about Jubilee and the potential that it has to increase staff and then increase our impact in our community, because with more staff we can serve more students, we can just continue to grow and serve, because we've continually seen that the need is out there, but we don't always have the resources to be able to supply that need. Thank you so much, ECRC, for your generosity, support, and prayers. We at Your Community Resource Center are so thankful for you.